Hello and welcome to my channel. This Yuletide airfares to Southeast, betrayal or business reality. I saw an article, somebody shared an article in a WhatsApp group about Airpeace, his charges, not Airpeace only, the other new airline, their charges to East. These guys are from the East, Southeast. Well, how comes their charges to Southeast are higher? Should I even read the script the person wrote? It's long, but that is what it basically said. That their fees, airfares are higher to Southeast. Why are they betraying their region? I almost did a video, but I said, let me wait. Let me research further on this topic. And that is why I'm here. I've done something like this before on why during festive season, our transporters, mainly we are the main transporters. Our people are the owners of the transport company that takes us to our places from different parts of the country. Why is it that we pay higher compared to what other people pay to get to their place? So it got me worried and I wanted to react quickly, but I waited. Then I saw another report. So my presentation here will be like claim and counter, or a kind of debate. So it's still about travel, whether by airplane, but this is focused on why Airpeace is charging, not Airpeace only, the other new Nigeria airline. These are from, these are airlines owned by our people, but they charge higher. And Ndi Igbo, every December, the same story repeats itself. Families prepare to travel home for Christmas, but then comes the shock. According to the person, air tickets to Enugu, Owerri, Asaba, or Port Harcourt are more expensive than, like some say, flying to London. And it has sparked heated debates. Are our own airlines exploiting us, or is there more to the story? And we want to break it down today on IGBO AREA TV, and we want to look at facts, figures, emotions, and reality. It's good to be careful when you want to look at a matter. Don't just rush. Now, let me first state to us the case against these airlines. Let's begin with what many Igbo travelers are saying. They call it betrayal. A betrayal not by outsiders, but by the sons of the land. Alan Onyema of Airpeace and Obiora Okonkwo of United Nigeria Airlines are both Anambra men, or are both Igbo men. Yet, for 3 years running, their pricing has turned Christmas homecoming into an economic nightmare. Now, let me give you what this person presented. This is like a data breakdown. He said in 2023, Lagos and Enugu, 135,000 naira versus, meanwhile, Lagos and Kano, 55,000 naira. In 2024, Lagos to Enugu, 215,000 naira versus Lagos to Kano, 78,000 naira. Now, in 2025, they say tickets already in sale. This is this person's presentation. Please note that I would have, I would have carried on immediately and responded, but I had to wait and, you hear the two sides. Now, 2025 ticket is selling now, I believe, because, you can sell ahead. So they say Lagos to Enugu, 350,000 naira versus Lagos to Kano, 106,000 naira. Nainaya, the thing will call you, or the can moves in the buy, come and the buy Diego. Now, that is like 6 to 8 times higher. That's per nautical mile. A Lagos to Enugu passenger pays 1,384 naira per mile, while a Lagos Kano passenger pays just 238 naira per mile. Now, same aircraft, same fuel, same crew, only difference. Igbo. Note, the only difference is Igbo desperation to return. That is the tag there. So many now call for total boycott because of this. People are calling, this guy is telling boycott airpeace, boycott these airlines. According to them, until the fares are reduced. And Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria even described it as sadistic anti-Igbo price fixing. There are several tweets. People are complaining. Now, here is why I said you should also listen to the other side. So I'm not using this video to judge anybody, airpeace or anybody, but let's assume the other person is correct. Now let's look at what people. Okay, this is an opinion in support of the airline. Now I'm going to look at. So this particular opinion is telling a different story. According to them, it is not a betrayal, but mathematics. And here is why. He said during the Yuletide, that's the festive season, Christmas season, any of them, he said traffic into the southeast is one way. Planes going to Enugu, Owerri, and Asaba, they are always full from other part of the country to these places, this Igbo land. They are always full. But on return leg, the same aircraft may carry only 10 to 20 passengers. Yet, the cost of operation remains the same. The same fuel it will burn to return again. This is why I told you earlier that it looks like what we see with those bus transport. Many of them run empty. When they go, they carry passengers during festive season. They carry passengers to southeast. But when they are coming back, they run empty. So let's break down the cost. Now, a 150-seat aircraft uses at least 7,000 liters of fuel for each trip. Jet fuel costs like 1,250 naira to 1,400 naira per liter. Note, add landing fees, crew allowances, and taxes. Whether the plane carries 10 passengers or 150 passengers, these bills must be paid. So, now on northern routes, airlines carry 80 to 100% passengers in both directions. Whether they are returning or coming, whether they are going to north or coming back. Almost the same passengers. Ima Ndi Igbo when the festive. Isolo airliner in our many people are not coming. We like to spend our seasons, such seasons in the east. So they lack passengers to go back to where the plane flew from. But that is not the case with the north. So on northern routes, airline carry 80 to 100% passengers in both directions. But on southeastern routes during Christmas, they carry 100% in and sometimes only 10% out. So they come in maybe full, but when they are flying out and they are running at the same costs, that is what they are saying. So the shortfall has to be recovered somehow, otherwise the airline runs at a loss. Now, here is the defender's perspective. If not for these Igbo-owned airlines, many of you wouldn't even get home for Christmas. There are people who cannot, nowadays, the money is too much. They can't get home through bus routes. They will only fly. So, if not for these airlines, these Igbo airlines, many of us will not get home. And this for the defender's perspective, please. It is not extortion, it is survival. We keep these flights alive out of patriotism, not pure profit. That is what they are saying. Out of patriotism, not because of profit. Now, the irony and the pain. This is where the irony lies. If it were foreign or northern-owned airlines, many would say they don't care about us. But here, the operators are our own people. That is why the anger feels like betrayal. On one side, the people cry, how can our brothers strangle us with high fares? On the other side, the airline asks, How do we cover costs when flights return almost empty? So it is a clash between economics and emotion, between loyalty to kinship and cold reality of aviation. In Agota. So, what is the solution? Some suggest a dialogue between airline owners and Southeast governors to subsidize Yuletide flights, just as Hajj, going to Hajj flights are subsidized. Others suggest airlines can create special return package or encourage businesses to spread travel demands more evenly. Now, one thing is clear. Ndi Igbo deserve fairness. And airline operators also deserve to stay afloat too. So the question is, can there be a middle ground where neither side feels betrayed? It's not easy. That's why I want to be neutral. I want to see this from different angle. I want to see like a debate. This Christmas, air ticket hits record high. You know why? So the debate continues. Betrayal or business? Here on Igbo AREA TV, we present both sides. Ndi Igbo, what do you think? Should we boycott our own airlines or should we understand the cost realities? The discussion is open. Matakwa mata na onye na-aba airline. Asị na nwata na-ata akara na-ata ego. Onye na-aba airline onye nwere ego, ọha ndị enweghị ego, onye ndị enweghị ego ya na-agba moto, kwịghọta. A na-agba obere moto gara kwara ọnụ mana ọnya ka ya agba. Kelee ife ichel. Add your comment on the comment section. And please share this video well. Don't forget to subscribe to Igbo AREA TV. I'm Azuka OJ. I say bye-bye for now.